Edwin, how are you?
I'm all right, and how are you, Placida?
Very well, thank you. Well, we're here at the Global Entrepreneurial Congress, and Edwin has come all the way from Zambia, and he's here to attend the Congress alongside almost 200 delegates who have come from around the world for this Congress in Liverpool. So, Edwin, can you tell us more about yourself and what you do?
Well, thank you. Before I go to that point, I'd like to mention that I'm representing the country who are the African soccer champions in 2012, the Chipolopolo. My name is EDWIN ZULU. I'm the Global Entrepreneurship Week country host for Zambia, but also I'm the COMESA Zambia SME Toolkit project coordinator. At the same time, I run a company called EDWIN Business Solutions, which is a company that manages the COMESA SME Toolkit. So basically, our core business is capacity building for SMEs, small and medium enterprises. That's our core business. So when you look at the Global Entrepreneurship Week, it just helps us to actually extend our services to the students and the youth. So basically, our core business is entrepreneurship development.
Fantastic. And you working closely with the youths?
Basically, we have a very special program which we call, for example, the Teen Vision.
Teen Vision.
Yes, under Teen Vision, every year in August, we host between 2,000 and 2,500 young people across the country who are taken through entrepreneurship, career choices, and other programs. But also very, very important is that in our capacity building for SMEs, we always integrate a big scope of the youth and students. But also very important is that every November, we dedicate this week for youth and student entrepreneurship promotion activities in Zambia.
It's fantastic to know that your target is the youth. You know, some other countries, their target is women, and some other countries is just general. But you guys are targeting the youth. Why the youth?
What I'm saying here is that we have our core business, which is SMEs, which encompasses every person starting or doing business, which includes the youth, women, and men. But again, we have this component under the GW, which focuses on youth. And when you're talking of youth, you're talking of young women and young men. So basically there is no much selection. I would like to mention, for example, last year, 2011, we had a special program where we partnered with one of the banks called ZANACO, Zambia National Commercial Bank, where we had a full week of SME training, including the youth. Basically, we're taking them into issues of basic financial literacy and business planning trainings. But also at the end of the trainings, we had the opportunity to usher them or give them the SME Toolkit CD-ROM, which is a business management tool covering accounting and finance, business planning, operation management, human resources, information technology, legal and insurance, and of course, international business. So this is a tool that beyond the training workshop, they're able to use in their day-to-day business management. But further to that, we also give them the certificate of attendance, and that helps them to motivate them, but also as a reminder all the time they look at that certificate, it reminds them through the key issue that would have taken them through. But very, very important, talking about 2011, we also partnered with the Global Students Awards Initiative. And under that, we manage, this is a global competition for students in universities and colleges, student entrepreneurs. These are students who are formal students, but also involved in entrepreneurship activities. So we managed to have a young person from the University of Zambia who was selected as a national champion, but also as a global entrepreneurship student award finalist, and managed to be sponsored to go to New York. And there he managed to be with other champions. And I think it was very, very interesting. But beyond that, we partnered with Top Floor and the American Embassy in Zambia to also run what we call the Youth Global Entrepreneurship Week Business Plan Competition. And the awards were actually presented to the winners by the Zambian ambassador, the Zambian US ambassador in Zambia. So basically I think the year was quite interesting, but also realizing the importance of women. With the American Embassy, again, we partnered to do a special session on the 16th, Wednesday 16th. There was a special session only for women.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's good to know, and meeting all these delegates from around the world, it's good to know what's happening all over the world about entrepreneurship. A few years back, it wasn't like that, but now it's like there's a vibe, and everyone is doing something to bring up entrepreneurship in their countries. Now, you are here at this congress,
yes,
almost 200 other delegates. What do you expect to gain out of this conference?
Well, I think basically we first of all, you have to realize that the success for the future of Africa and the world is about how much the entrepreneurs develop new business ideas, but also implement them. So I think we need to move from talking into action. So what I'm expecting at this forum is that we should be able to build some important networks and possible partnerships. For example, the guys from Israel, they're able to share how Israel has become so successful and a leader in a number of areas, and how leading business people have invested in Israel. And I think, but also very, very important, knowing that Israel is a small country with very little resources compared to my country, for example, which is very big, with a lot of natural resources. We account for over 40% of the underground water. But also, we are big. We are 1.5 bigger than France. We are rich in terms of potential in tourism and all this. So I think we will try to use this forum to see what are the possible initiatives. For example, Greece and other European countries are having problems. And to do business profitably in the European countries is very expensive, but very cheap in my country and Africa. So is your country where you come from, Nigeria. So basically I think we'll try to use this forum so that those who may not know, but who are here from this other part of the world where it is difficult to do business, we can see how we can do win-win beneficial partnerships and collaboration for the benefit of the many entrepreneurs that we have left back in our various countries.
Fantastic. Now, we've got thousands of people watching this clip online.
Yeah.
So what word would you have for them? What do you want to share with them?
Well, basically, I would like to share with them that this time, in fighting the anticipated, predicted, as you know, the World Bank and other organizations have been predicting that 2012, the world is going to experience another economic crash. And I think we should take that should be taken as a warning, but also a wake-up call for entrepreneurs and people out there to venture out in various entrepreneurship activities. I'd like to mention that as a company, operating as a company, we have just also ventured into poultry, agriculture. And as I'm talking, we have employed new people. And this is the goodness with entrepreneurship. You make extra money, but also you create more jobs for other people. But also you create personal growth as a person. So I would like to urge everybody there and the governments out there to support the activities of entrepreneurship. I think that's the way to go. But I'll be failing in my responsibilities if I don't thank Government Foundation for this wonderful initiative that they've been supporting the last 4 or 5 years that we have collaborated with them. And I think, having said that, I've seen these activities have been happening in Asia. I'm looking forward that maybe in 2014, Zambia, Africa, can actually host the upcoming 2014 Global Entrepreneurship Congress with a difference.
Fantastic. Thank you for joining the brainstorm at the Global Entrepreneurship Congress, and I hope that you enjoy your conference, and whatever you're desiring to get out of it, you will get. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.